Hello. 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 Uh-oh. We already got a gifted sub. Hey, Wise Guy, thank you for gifting that sub. Much appreciated. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Friday feedback stream. How's everyone doing today?
Yo, we got a new subscriber.
Rafferu 69, thank you for the sub. I gotta say, having headphones on top of a hoodie is a good way to simulate hearing loss. There's all this high-end information that's just not there anymore. Also, just want to let you guys know I'm going to take a break from all the crazy exercises that I've been doing for subs and subscriptions today. As fun as it is, I'm pretty I'm pretty sore still from Wednesday, so I didn't like do a tally or anything, but we had a lot of subs. Actually, I checked afterwards, and that was twice as many subs as I've done on my best day previous to that. So there was just a stupid amount of people subscribing that day. It was yo, what's up, Joe? Bro, greetings from Argentina. I followed you since 2014. That's crazy. That is wild, man. Welcome to the stream. All right. So, since it's Feedback Fridays, I would ask anyone that has interest in sharing music that they're working on, or just music that they want me to critique or to listen to, or
we got a new subscriber.
Mikan-san 6, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. But yeah, if you guys want to get some links ready for me, then we can listen to some tunes together. And don't worry, I'm not going to be critiquing your music while also having a hoodie wedged in between my ear and my headphones. So let me get the raffle box ready to go. Also, a heads up, today is going to be relatively short. Wait, no, why is the push-up thing up? No, go away. Okay. Shit, I feel like I have to do those 5 now, don't I? Man, that's unfortunate. But I am a man of my word. I will do the push-ups. Okay, so let's see. Channel name. Haywyre. What are we going to make the keyword today? Let's make it Martin Sucks again. I've been feeling very lethargic today. Let's see, connect. Okay. Scale sub luck with sub badges. Yeah, I think subscribers deserve to have higher luck. Pretty much everyone in the freaking chat is subscribed anyways, so I don't know what my ratio of like followers to subscribers is, but it's got to be pretty ridiculous right now.
Yo, we got a new subscriber.
Yo, 360, what is up? How are you doing? Thank you for the sub. So let me get these push-ups underway in a second. If you would like to enter the raffle, if you got some music to share, I would do the following. I would type !Martin sucks in the chat. I will be offended, but at least you'll be able to submit your music to the raffle for everyone on the stream to listen to, for me to critique if you'd like, for me to jam on if you'd like. All right, let me get 5 push-ups out of the way. Is it like the music we've made? Well, you could share anything. Doesn't have to be music you've made. Could be music from a friend. Could be music you've heard recently that you really like. Could be a song from your favorite album. It could be anything. And that is all the push-ups we're doing today, boys and girls. Hey.
Can we do feedback on that corn sound polychrome visual stream?
Yes. That was so sick. I don't know how many of you guys tuned into that, but I saw a good chunk of that today and it was awesome. Was curious why they chose to do YouTube. I guess that makes a lot more sense. Did make me wonder about whether it makes sense to try to stream on other platforms occasionally too. But yeah, I mean, since I'm a Twitch partner, I was talking to Bashful about this, but it turns out that because I'm a Twitch partner, or actually, I don't know if it's like this in general for Twitch streamers, but you can't actually Twitch on stream and on other platforms at the same time. Now, I don't know if that's only for Twitch partners or if that's just a thing in general, but it is a little unfortunate because I would like to be streaming on other platforms as well. And it doesn't really make sense to just do twice as many streams. I don't think I could keep up with that. And then have like Twitch streams on, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and do like YouTube and everything else on Tuesday, Thursday. That'd be a little too much, I think. Anyways, my hair is looking messy as always. We got some entries here in the raffle today. So let's see if we can get this started. Huh. All right. So let's roll this first one. See what happens. So I am going to try to do feedback a bit quicker than I have been. I think 2 weeks ago I did a decent job. But I'm gonna try to keep the stream to about an hour. Today, for the feedback stream. I've got some
Thank you for the
pressing things to take care of. Hey.
Martin just stole $10 from me. Martin's axe.
I did? I'm sorry, man. I don't know how I did that, but thank you for the donation regardless. So I guess we got our first entry winner. Yeah, Shezwiz. I guess I didn't shout you out. Thank you.
New subscriber.
Hey, Blue Jay.
Hard for the backs of feet.
What? Oh, feed. Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. So slash Pido says, I've got no idea what to request. Damn. All good, man. I'm not sure why you entered the raffle if you don't know, but it's all good. We can just keep rolling. Re-raffle and unraffle. Oh, that was a funny conversation. Sad to see you go, slash Pido. Thanks for bringing us up. Blue Jay, what's up? Literally just subscribed. Okay. Actually, I've been a subscriber for the past 4 months, but we good. Oh, no way. So if it says that you subbed, it just means that you resubbed or something, right? Or did I just not read that properly? Wait, I missed a sub from Shezwiz, who gifted a sub to Corrosive Toxic. Thanks, man. And welcome, Corrosive. Okay, so let's check out this link from Blue Jay. This is the first track of the day. So, Blue Jay, are you looking for any feedback in particular for this track? I guess in the future, I'd like to ask people what their kind of intentions were. I don't know whether to do that before or after the track, after listening to it. But I guess maybe we'll just start by listening to it, and then you can tell us about it if you'd like. So this is Blue Jay Skies 93. Can't find a good snare. I feel that. Okay. I like the chord progression. So again, I think one of the most important things with feedback is you just have to know what the intention is of sorry, 1 second. Shezwiz, thanks for gifting that sub to actually Twiz. So this is definitely the kind of thing where I feel like I'd have to understand, I guess, what you're trying to do. Is this I'm assuming this will be like you're shooting to make some like an original track, this is an old track that I remade. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, I mean, I guess to me it sounds like you've got a cool chord progression, you got like a nice loop going there with that, and you started building on that by like adding some percussive elements and stuff. I think you could benefit a lot by developing the production a lot more. So right now things are fairly stagnant, I would say, which isn't a bad thing. In fact, I was kind of hearing this as kind of like futuristic, mellow lounge music, you know, as in it could fit really nicely in the background of like a lounge, or in a video game scene where there's like, I don't know, a bunch of people having drinks and by like a sky on a skyscraper or something at nighttime, and the year is 2030 for some reason. But yeah, it feels kind of futuristic and loungy. So that's the vibe that I get off of it. It's quite relaxing. So if you like that, and if you want to develop that, I would start by maybe replacing some of the percussive sounds with like the like that. This what you would expect to be a snare is essentially just like a little bit of white noise.
Got a new subscriber.
Yo, Shezbiz, thank you for gifting that sub to I'm Purple. And Maximum, thank you for gifting that sub earlier to JHC16. Oh God, how are you guys still keeping up with this? This is ridiculous. I'm so happy I didn't put any of the exercises on stream today. But anyways, so that's what I would recommend is maybe finding like some kind of rim shot or a snare or something to add in there instead. And then from there, I would also start introducing like a little bit of sidechain. Could be really subtle for a track like this. I like the lead addition as well. So I would say start building it out with maybe some percussive sounds similar to stuff that you enjoy. And keep building it out. And yeah, I would say keep working on it. I like it. I'm not too sure the presets on GarageBand aren't that great. Oh, are you making this all in GarageBand? If you're making this all in GarageBand, gotcha. Okay. So I don't have experience with GarageBand. I started on FL Studio, and it kind of forced me to get into sample libraries pretty early on. It probably isn't the best of programs. Yep. It's fine for getting started and getting general concepts down for music production. Shez was gifted a tier 1 sub to Bashful. Man, thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, I would recommend try out, if obviously software can be expensive, totally get that. Sample packs, not so expensive. These days you can subscribe to something like Splice for like $8 a month. You get 100 samples a month, I think, for $8. So, and you can pick and choose whatever you want. So that's a really good place to start. And I don't know GarageBand well enough to know what it can or can't do, but I'm pretty sure it's very limited, especially in comparison to like most DAWs. So I would recommend, just get like even just a trial version. Mess around a little bit with some of the other ones. Try to, save up if you're serious for Ableton or, you know what? If you're feeling ambitious, one of the most affordable options, one of the best options you might have right now is buying Reaper. Reaper is super affordable, and it's a less common DAW because it's got a really high learning curve, but it's super, super affordable. So I would recommend considering that. So I have heard about the current Ableton trial thing, so I might try messing around with that. Sure, man. And yeah, feel free to subscribe to something like if you're new to the whole world of production, which it kind of seems like you might be, considering you're on GarageBand currently. Like totally, just do some diving. Like the internet is a crazy place. There's a lot of wild stuff out there. I've been doing this for a couple of years. Okay, great. So in that case, but yeah, definitely not experienced enough. That's all good. But yeah.
Still USEFL or do you USA another DAW?
Do you currently use FL or do you use another DAW? I do not use FL anymore. I use Ableton these days, and I have the intention of learning Reaper as well. But yeah, Blue Jay, thanks for sharing that, man. I'm gonna roll on to the next one. And good luck. I hope you dig into some sample searching as well as a new DAW. I really hope that you enjoy that process. Learning a new DAW can be kind of overwhelming, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually one of the most exciting things I think in music production. Is like, oh shit, everything's like starting to click. All right, well, let's roll again. Yash Bansal, probably Yash Bansal music. What's up? Feel free to share something if you got something. Okay. Oh wait, I guess I didn't really thank the last donation that asked about the DAW, but
on my knees, and I'm begging you to please set me free. Cause whatever we had is now debris, and what she wanted is ain't what I need. Now I can write it on sheets. The world is not on side with me, and now I think what I know. Cause I should, but I cannot let you go. I'm in this condition now. All I'm trying to do is have less relations now. I might need some healing now. Oh yeah, babe, I don't wanna plead. Maybe I'm just living in a dream. I should go. Your smile and your glowing, losing all my focus. Baby, don't you notice? All I wanna know is what is it like to be loved?
very cool. So while the track is playing, so first of all, I really like your voice, and the song is laid out well. Like the entire arrangement makes a lot of sense. It does. I feel like the beginning is maybe a bit sudden. Maximum, thank you for gifting that sub to Sir A.A. Wong.
On my knees, and I'm begging you to please set me free. Cause whatever we had is now debris, and what she wanted is ain't what I need now.
Yeah, it's that's great. I feel like if you even just have just a personal preference, you know, obviously it can be a stylistic choice. I would recommend, you know, even if it's just a couple of measures, just have something. Maybe just have like those pads that are sitting in the background playing the chords, like D flat minor into the G flat minor. Maybe just have like one instance of that looped right before that pops in. And then it could just jump right into the track there. Feels just a little bit sudden to do that, but again, could totally be a preference on your end.
Yo, we got a new subscriber.
Rethinking my decisions, calling out to my gods. I'm looking for self-sufficiency. Standing here all by myself, doing my best, yeah, I'm talking less. Just trying to say something to offend you, baby. Hands up on my knees, and I'm begging you to please set me free. But when I think about it, I don't wanna leave. 'Cause when I'm with you, babe, I feel more complete. Oh, don't you question me, please. 'Cause these questions feel a little too bleak. I may not be your friend, I do have some needs, but it doesn't mean I'm fake or I'm clean. Oh,
Cool little interlude here. I like it. Cool. I really like the track, man. Thank you for sharing that. So, aside from that little bit of feedback I gave you earlier, another thing I'll mention is that everything you have leading up to about like 112 or so, which, you know, certainly feels like a pretty climactic moment in the song. Everything leading up to there is so it's very how do I put this? It's extremely listenable, and I think it's a track that looks like you haven't released it yet since it's private, but definitely has a lot of potential, I think, to appeal to a lot of different people, just because the production is good, the chord progression is really nice, it's not like overly complex. Your voice is like really up front in the mix.
Set me free, 'cause whatever we had is now debris.
It sounds great. So then this section here, I think feels a little bit like it is contrasting this earlier section quite nicely in a lot of ways, because it's just kind of like focusing more on like the impact and the energy versus these lyrics and these and this vibe that you established here in the beginning. One thing that could be cool is maybe consider adding a vocal line that that you like, that represents what the song is about, and kind of try to splice it in there a little bit, just to kind of maybe connect it a bit more to what's happening here earlier. Because I think this section is really cool. I just I want it to feel a little more relevant to this like beautiful intro you've written here. Because even though a lot of the sounds and stuff are cool in this section, I feel like the strength in the track, that the strongest what's the word I'm looking for, or I guess what I feel like is carrying the track currently, is your voice and the vibe you've got in the intro here. And I think that the production that you've done here, even though it's cool, I think could just benefit by having some of that spliced back in there. So that's the only other thing I'll mention. But keep me in the loop, dude. I'm excited to see if this releases. I'm gonna follow you on SoundCloud to see if I can see when it comes out. Thanks for sharing that. Hell yeah. It's so crazy seeing like the variety of stuff that gets shared here in these feedback streams. Cool. Let's good luck with that release, Yash. All right, let's go to the next one. V Veston, what is up? Do you have a track for us, my friend? Sweet. So we got our next track here by Viveston. Thank you for sharing your music with us. So this is track number 3 of the feedback stream, The Cellar 24.8.1.
Back room sellers making brat tunes killer.
sellers making rap tunes iller.
Cool. So the first things that come to mind is this feels very reminiscent of, well, I like the track concept so far. Reminds me of, like Funk Hunters, Grizz. I think Sun Squabby maybe writes this kind of stuff too. So yeah, you've got some cool influences here from like the whole funk bass music genre. It's fun to hear that. I always like that kind of stuff. Let me see. I think there was some stuff that came to mind in the intro.
Back room sellers making rap tunes iller.
Yeah. So, one thing that I noticed is that it feels like you got too much low end happening too consistently for this to be an intro. Like I think potentially consider just having like the sub that you got just hitting on the downbeat every now and then. Maybe every 2 measures. So that way especially because it sounds like you are trying to make something that will ultimately be like dance floor oriented, or at least it sounds that way to me. I think being mindful of preserving the impact for the most important moments. Obviously that concept matters in any music, but in bass music and like electronic music, that matters a lot with the low end. So personally, I would consider just changing the low ends to just hitting on the downbeats, so that when you do get to the section of the track that does seem like it's meant to be a bit more impactful, right? You got the risers and everything starting around here, which is great. Tension is building.
Back room sellers making rap tunes iller.
Oh. Okay, gotcha. So it's not your track. Got it. Yeah, another thing you can consider is maybe having a variation of the drum kit that you have for this section.
Rap tunes iller.
It sounds like, the drums you have here are a little bit quieter. But sometimes, I don't know, I find it can be cool for intros or stuff like that to have like somewhat different sound design in general. So, if you had like a snare that was a bit softer or like more of a rim shot, then that's another way to create more tension or higher energy in this section here. Without eliminating the aspect, or like without eliminating the rhythm here, right? So you can still have like the feeling of things starting and getting moving. But if you tame it back or cut it back just a little bit, you might find yourself feeling an even larger impact where it matters more, if that makes sense. So that's another consideration I had here. There's a Grizz track in particular that I would totally reference if I was you. I think it's let me check. I think it's DTA to Grizz. It's one of his older tracks. I don't want to spend too much time looking for it, but I'm fairly positive I can find it quickly. I'm not really gonna play a bunch of it, but you'll see what I mean. If I can find it, let's see. Yeah, I think it's around here somewhere. It's maybe before Say It Loud. Yeah. DTW to DIA. Yeah. Maybe this is funkier than what you were going for. But similar tempo, similar vibe. Anyways, could be a cool reference. But yeah, let's keep listening to a little bit more of this, and then we'll re-roll.
Pack room sellers making brat tunes illa. Pack room sellers making brat tunes illa.
Yeah, cool. I like it, man. I think largely the biggest bit of feedback I have, just from what I hear in terms of what I think you're going for, because I hear the ebb and the flow of the track, and I feel like I understand where you're trying to create like these big impact moments, and I think you could benefit a lot by doing just a little more A/Bing with other artists that are doing this kind of stuff, because I think you could benefit from having a little more contrast between finding a way to have the impact of those highest intensity moments, like the drops, feel a bit more impactful, I guess, for the lack of a better word. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. I know it's not your song, but appreciate you sharing your buddy's tune. Coalesce, it's a cool one. Appreciate it. All right, let's re-roll. Let's do this thing. Loudar TV. What is up? What is up? Damn, he was ready. He was ready. Loudar was ready. All right. So this is Loudar, Make Your Voice Count, featuring Contragonist.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how far we'll go, but we are getting stuck all the time. Get your eyes into discussion and talk it out, and talk it out. Make your voice count. Make your voice count. Make your voice count. Make your voice count. We can't fall again down to the ground. We have to pick up ourselves and use what we found. Years before the uprising, we predicted it. Now it's time for us to strike. No more time to sing. Make your voice count. Make your
Cool. So this is a very unique track. It feels like very much a mix between the way it's mixed and produced. Sounds very much like half electronic, half acoustic. It's interesting. Like I'm pretty sure that's a maybe like a Superior drummer kit or something along those lines. Definitely gives it a bit more of an acoustic feel. I think it is produced pretty well, actually. And I think there's some cool stuff happening here compositionally, and the arrangement makes sense too. I think the bits of feedback that come, Steven Slate drums, got it. So, Contragnus is me, by the way, other alias, got it. So let me find the right way to phrase this. I think I'm certainly no expert when it comes to like vocals and lyrics and that kind of stuff, but I feel like personally I prefer it when vocals are a little less on the nose, like like if there's more less obvious ways of conveying the message, then sometimes I feel like that can be more interesting, because I feel like it demands a little more interaction with the lyrics, and I feel like like urging people to be a part of the discussion. I think that was one of the phrases, and I feel like using those kind of words, it just makes it sound a little more formal than I think it should be, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. But yeah, that aside, I think my favorite part of it is actually this little middle section here.
Fall again, we count, fall again, down to the ground. We have to pick up ourselves and use what we found. Here's before the uprising. Yeah,
I actually like this section more leading up to the chorus again than the original intro that you have here. I mean, this is cool too, don't get me wrong. I mean, just kind of like personal preference, but anyways, I think it is produced nicely. It's mixed well, and it is an interesting blend between like acoustic and electronic.
Now it's time for us to strike. No more time to sit.
Cool. Thanks for sharing, man. Hard to do, but I'll give it a shot. Absolutely. Cool. I appreciate it. If it's not released yet, good luck with wrapping it up and getting it out there. Cheers. Absolutely. You're welcome. Cool. Let's roll on to the next one. Name of horse. My mom used to own a horse. We got a track here. It is a work in progress. I don't know who by. It's by Name of Horse. Here we go. That's cool. Interesting. Dope. I like it. It's a very cool idea. I mean, I can tell it's a work in progress mostly because you haven't added 20 OGTs to the master yet.
Yo, we got a new subscriber.
Yo, Aldebrand, thank you for the sub. I actually like I like how simple it is, and like right off the bat, this kind of like I think that's cool. But yeah, I like the idea, man. I would say keep working on it, keep developing it. It's hard to give feedback on something like this because I like what you have, but it's also only a minute long. So until you have like a full, you have a full like fleshed out piece, it's kind of hard for me to say like what I would do or what I would do to try to improve it. So yeah, I don't know. I could imagine this going in a lot of different directions, but what you have so far is really cool. So haha, right, needs more density and development. Yeah, but what you have right now is cool, and I really like the simplicity of it. So yeah, I hope you can keep working on it and finish it. And if you do, please send it to me. Okay, let's roll this bad boy again. Name before us. Thank you for sharing that. Raphael Loper, didn't you gift like 1 million subs on Wednesday? My chest is looking rather large these days, thanks to you. I don't think anyone's got anything on maximum destruction, but I think you're right behind him potentially on gifted sub count. Okay, so this is by Raphael Loper, Ambient. Let's check it out. Titled Pharaoh. I feel like I'm on a game show and I'm supposed to be answering a really important question right now. Like $1 million is on the line and I'm supposed to answer correctly. How many OTTs does it take to master a song? 5, 10, 15, or 300? I like it. It's got a really nice vibe to it. I like the groove is nice. A lot of those little percussive sounds around the background. I'd say I would just flesh it out with more melodies, more sounds, and have it keep building on it. I feel like it goes minimal a little too soon here. I would love to hear like some like really some kind of a string melody popping out here. Oh my god. Just started playing a really loud sound there. Yo, Fractured, thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. Will consider. Cool. Yeah, thanks for sharing that, man. So I just kind of ended up making it Egyptian wire. Right. I mean, don't take that take it or leave it. You know, it could obviously be minor, doesn't have to be that harmonic minor. Or is it I always forget. So there's harmonic minor, which is, and I think there's double harmonic minor, but I forget where the that major third is in double harmonic minor. I think it's, but there's so many variations of the harmonic minor, and I forget what they all are. Because then there's also, and there's also, and yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I don't have that piano background, but I'll look into it. Yeah, sorry, just going on a tangent. Don't worry about that. I mean, the song is called Pharaoh, so I think you could totally consider going in that direction more, leaning into it a bit more. But yeah, thanks for sharing that, man. Much appreciated. It's a cool tune. Keep working on it. We are rolling again. JHM C16. Just hear me. Chew 16. Did I get that right? Okay, this is Haywyre by Bbot. Hold on. Okay, I can definitely see where you're going with this. Cool. So, I think you've got a really good arrangement here, and I think you've yeah, actually the compositionally and like arrangement wise, everything makes a lot of sense here. And you've got that initial phrase for your melody is really nice. I like that. So this sounds like something that might be in the vein of kind of like what I would consider like that pop EDM crossover. So references I would consider relevant for this would be Marshmello, Slushy, that kind of stuff. And I think that wouldn't be the worst idea. And I think that actually what could benefit, I know it's already out. It's a year old now, but so coincidence, I swear. I don't believe you. There's no way that's a coincidence that it's titled Haywyre. I think what could have benefited you the most with this track is developing some of the sound design and the instrumentation around the focal point, which I think is clearly this section right here. So if you listen to this, like the biggest difference I hear sonically between this, it's maybe a punchier kick drum and maybe a slightly more intense lead. And I think you want more contrast than that for a drop to really stick out. So I would definitely I keep forgetting this is already released. So I would definitely have considered trying to not just volume wise, but also like in terms of sound selection, finding a way to tone this down just a little bit more while still creating tension and building up the track here. Yeah, I mean the structure and everything makes a lot of sense. I think with a little more attention to detail in like the production department, and like I really think reverse engineering is great for this kind of stuff, because to me it sounds like you're definitely drawing a lot of influence from that kind of pop EDM genre, and I would take no shame in recreating or like reverse engineering and analyzing songs that you are inspired by and that you would like to emulate. So I think some of that can often help a lot in making breakthroughs and understanding what kind of builds and impacts and that kind of stuff you want. And regardless of all of that, I think you've got a cool tune here. So just some things to keep in mind for future releases. And yeah, appreciate you sharing some of your tunes, man. Oh, it's not yours? Okay, well, I guess I didn't catch that, but there's some feedback for whoever's music that is then. All right, let's go on to the next one. Fractured 022. All right, we got our next track here. This is by Fractured. It is called Alone with Josie. Let's check it out. It's kind of almost done. Nice groove.
Are you close? Yeah. 'Cause I'm waiting all alone. I'm at home, yeah. Are you lost? Yeah. Baby, I've been waiting, I've been stalking. 'Cause I've been mailing my feelings. So baby, I'm willing to give it a shot. 'Cause you ain't got no ceiling for me. 'Cause you ain't got no ceiling for me, yeah. Yeah, you're so different, can't complain. The way you move it, I can't stay, but I want it all. different, can't complain. The way you move it, I can't stay, but I want it all.
Cool. I liked it. One thing I will say is that
Are you close, yeah? Cause I'm waiting all alone, I'm at home, yeah. Close, yeah.
I think consider like redoing this vocal take here. Just because I think that
Are you close, yeah? You close, yeah? Are you close, yeah? Cause I'm
I feel like the for the most part, like
waiting all alone, I'm at home, yeah.
for the most part, the pitch on the vocals I feel like is more accurate than the first few notes on that take.
You close, yeah? Are you close, yeah? Cause I'm waiting all alone. Are you close, yeah?
No, actually, maybe it's not the pitch.
Are you close, yeah? Cause I'm waiting all alone.
It might actually be like how it's EQ'd and stuff.
Are you close, yeah? Cause I'm waiting all
And it's definitely a little bit muffled, actually. Compared to the rest of the track, there aren't that many highs in there, which is okay. But
the shot is when you move it, I can't stay, but I want it all.
yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just not completely sold on the vocals. They're good, but I think you could fuck with them a bit more.
Are you close, yeah? Cause I'm waiting all alone, I'm at home, yeah. Are you lost, yeah? Baby, I've been waiting, I've been stuck, yeah. Cause I've been mailing my feelings, so baby, I'm willing to give it a shot. Cause you ain't got no shit.
Yeah, it's definitely partially how they're mixed. There's I think some of the high is being cut out, and there's some interesting stuff happening in the mids too. So I would definitely consider trying to remedy that a little bit. But other than that, I think the track is really cool. Yeah, it's got a good vibe to it. Feels like very kind of like summery, feel good. A decent mix on this as well. Reminds me a little bit of like Wave Racer stuff a little bit, or maybe even Cosmos Midnight, that kind of their earlier stuff. But yeah, it's cool. Thanks for sharing that, man. Cool. Let's do one more, and then we're gonna call it for today. Unfortunately, I got some deadlines to meet before I move. I've got like 8 days before I move. I don't know how I'm gonna make this happen, but all right. Thanks for sharing that, Fractured. I'm gonna roll it one more time. Let's do it. What a way to end it. What is up, Bash? Where are you moving? I'm staying in Milwaukee. But yeah, just moving into a 1-bedroom apartment. Stay Loose remix. I have not heard that. Let's hear it. Cool. So this is a track by, well, it's Bashful. Bashful's project is titled Posy Jam. Wait, is that how you say it? Posy Jam? Also, why is this link dead? What? Is my internet dead? What is going on? Oh, wait, one sec. Man, I really need to fix this. Okay, stop monitoring. It's just me trying to be an adult and monitor my time. Okay, here we go. So this is a Posy Jam's remix of Stay Loose, Tiny Warrior. Sick press prick, bruh.
Keep trying to hide. I know when you're lying, I see right through. This isn't right. Tell me that you're fine, but I see it in your eyes. I'm not crazy. I feel you changing. Can we just be honest?
That chord was spicy. It's actually pretty well mixed. Nice, man. It's a cool remix. What if I remixed a remix right now? I love doing that. But yeah, thanks for sharing that, man. Also, apologies for butchering the end there. Dude, that bio is ridiculous. I can't believe you got that there. Cool. Well, I think that's a good note to end it on, guys. Sorry to keep things short with these feedback streams, but I will be back on Monday with songwriting and production stream, which, you know, those are generally a bit longer. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thanks to the people that sent in some tunes.
Yo,
really cool stuff today.
New subscriber.
Yo, CDK 2020, thank you for the sub. Haywyre, a raid. That's right. Wait, I've never raided before. Is Mad Zo streaming right now? I saw earlier he was live. Let's drop some noodle gangs and lick gangs in his stream. If he's live. Let me see. Twitch.tv. I think he is live. How do we raid it? How do we raid? I want to figure out how to raid. What do I do here? Raid channel. Oh, I see it. Oh, let's go. Okay, everyone say like Lick Gang or Noodle Gang, something like that, or say Martin sucks. Say any of those things. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Let's go raid this freaking channel. Let Matt know. Let Matt Zone know what's up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I'll see you guys Monday. Take care of yourselves. Have a good weekend. And yep, love you. Peace out. Wait, did that not work? What do I do? Start raid. Something went wrong. Wait, did that not work? It's not letting me raid him. That's so weird. Hold on. I'm trying it again. Raid. Try running that action again later. What? That's so lame. Oh, does he not allow it? Oh no. All right, have fun in the Madzo stream, guys. I'm peacing out. I'm gonna say hi. Thank you guys for tuning in. Later.